Get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all night. I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair with those eyes so bright. They look into my soul and it sparks my life. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time. Do you remember? Can I take you there? Back to when we felt like this was forever. Can I take you there?
Hello and welcome to the Combat Carper vlog number 7. Now I know this has been a long time coming, but I've had so much going on in my life, which I'll tell you later on in the vlog. But yes, we are back, and praise the Lord, because I've been looking forward to doing a bit of filming for quite some time. Now we're going to be fishing on Unity Lake on the Guy Syndicate, but we are racing against the light, which means that I can't do a full-blown intro. So what I'm going to do is get everything sorted out in the swim, find a couple of areas, get the rods out, and then I'll catch up with you guys properly. So yeah, I'll see you in a little while.
For this all my life, you're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair with those eyes so bright. They look into my soul and it sparks my life. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time. Do you remember? Can I take you there? Back to when we felt like this was forever. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time.
Well guys, that took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. It's completely dark now. It took me a while to find an area that I was happy to fish. It's mainly because we're fishing at a decent range. We're fishing at 29 wraps. The reason I'm doing that is I've been told that the fish have been showing a reasonable range in the middle of the pond and getting caught from there. So wanted to give myself the best opportunity, having not seen any fish, of stumbling across one or two, and I've not gone over the top with the bait, which is quite handy really, because by the time I started spotting it was pretty much dark, and for anyone who's spotted at night knows, you know, it's reasonably challenging, and when you add a bit of distance into that equation, it's you know, it's quite difficult. So I've only put 12 spots over the rods, and that also allows me, come first light, if I do see the fish elsewhere, to move without hesitation. You know, I've not committed to a bait spot, and if I see fish elsewhere I will be gone in the morning. But what I am going to do is just get 3 rigs ready to go for first light, because something that I do quite a lot in Unity is recast the rods on first light and give them 5 spots over the top, and nearly always without fail it provokes a reaction in the fish and you'll get a bite on first light and maybe 2 or 3 after that. So yeah, fingers crossed we get that opportunity. It's always nice when the fish get on you first thing in the morning, but like I say, we've not seen anything, so it was kind of a best guess dropping into the swim room, which is called the Oaks, and it gives me the biggest chunk of water. I can fish the central area of the lake, but like I say, if they are shown elsewhere I'll be gone in the morning. So for now I'm going to tidy up this teenager's bedroom, because I kind of just threw everything in the bivvy and had a bit of dinner after I finished spotting. So hopefully I'll see you guys shortly with fish in hand. If not, I'll catch you in the morning. Well, morning guys. Unfortunately nothing happened during the night. absolutely lashed out to a bit of a disturbed night's sleep for me. And we got up at first light and I didn't see a thing, and I still haven't. It's like an absolute mill pond out there, and I can see about 90% of the lake. And it was a bit of a surprise because they're normally quite obliging, showing you know, where they are first thing in the morning here, and there's been no fizzing, nothing. So yeah, they're a little bit dormant, so I'm definitely going to keep my eyes peeled on the water, because you know, any sort of subtle signs will give away where, you know, a good bulk of the stock are, and I will be on the move. But for now, I'm definitely going to stay where I am. I've reset the rods this morning, like I said I was going to do, and I've just given them 5 spots of crumb and pellet over the top. You know, nothing really heavy, just to try and induce a bite. And yeah, I think for now, like I said, I'm just going to stay where I am, drink a couple of cups of coffee, keep my eyes on the water, and hopefully we'll see some signs of fish, preferably in my swim. But if we do see them elsewhere, then we will be on the move. So yeah, for now, just going to chill out, have a brew, keep my eyes on the water, and catch up with you guys in a little while. Lost one, and that one really hurt. Left hand rod peeled off, and it must have stripped a good 40 yards of line off me. I just couldn't stop it. Went absolutely solid, managed to get it moving again after a little while, and got it about another 50-60 yards in, went solid again, and this time there was no budging. Put the rod on the rest and slowly started ticking away again, which was great. About 2 minutes later went solid again, and then that disgusting, horrible feeling that only an angler would know when the hook just popped, and I was left with nothing but disappointment when I got the end tackle in. And what compounded the misery was because it came after a really might have a chance of redemption here. You ever get the feeling that someone's just got it in for you upstairs sometimes? No redemption. Pretty early on in the fight, just fish, yeah, it was just one of those weird sensation. Felt so heavy, like it was being pulled through weed. It was just constant. Got it in, and about 5 yards out I saw that my hook link was wrapped around some braid from someone that had cracked off in the past. Got anchored about 5 yards out, as I was getting the waders on. That braid cut through the fluorocarbon hook link, and off went that fish. To say it's a kick in the bollocks is an understatement, because it was a good fish. It looked sort of 25, 27 pound scaly. Don't know what else to say really. Rod's back out and we go again. Well, good morning, and all of the pain and suffering is over in a heartbeat, because sat in front of me is 35 pounds and 3 ounces of absolutely stunning common. It was an absolutely horrendous battle. I thought I was going to lose it. It picked up my left-hand line, which was acting as an anchor, being dragged through all sorts of weed, and somehow managed to bundle it into the net. But in he is, and I'm over the moon with this. It's a lively fella. Shouldn't be, because it's one hell of a scrap. Behave for us. There we go. 35 pounds and 3 ounces, and just like that your session can go from doom to absolute elation. Life is gravy, back in JK's world again. Gonna get a few pictures, put him back, and then have a victory cup of tea, I think. Well, good morning, and thank the Lord last night went a hell of a lot better than the day that went before it, because that was one of the most challenging days I've had in a long time fishing. I wound in around lunchtime and I went up the shop to have a chat with the lads, and I went for a long walk around Gaunt and Unity, and I just didn't see anything that would have inspired a move. You know, I know it was kind of the wrong time, but I just felt like the fish weren't on me where we were, so I decided to stay put, got the rods out, and that's where the problems really started. It was completely flat calm, and it must have taken me 20 or 25 casts to get the 3 rods onto the spot, which absolutely should not happen. It's well within range, even fishing at 120 yards, and it just got more and more frustrating every time it didn't go right. Bringing the hook baits back, some of the maggots have fallen off, so you've got to redo them, and it just took such a long time. I was so frustrated, and I was just sort of sat there chilling out, left hand rod busted off, and losing a fish in the weed, you can deal with that. Got the rod back out, and not 15 minutes later it went again. Get the fish all the way in, and it's literally there in front of you to see it's been caught up on someone's cracked off braid around the hook link, and just as you're getting in the waders, it's sawed through the fluorocarbon hook link, and it's just popped off, and off goes the fish. And I was so pissed off. I really was. There's no other way to call it. I pretty much wanted to just pack up and go home, but I got the rod back out, and I got in bed. After that, I just didn't want to do anything. Got in bed early, couldn't sleep, I was so restless. And then got another opportunity, 2:30 in the morning, left hand rod again, and we were, I don't want to say rewarded, but the gods took pity on me, and 35 pound common, which will raise anyone's spirits. What a fish that was. It's not an overall PB for me, but that's the biggest UK common I've ever caught, so I was absolutely made up with that. And then yeah, here we are this morning in a much better place, thankfully. Reset the rods first thing, like I always do, and I've given them 6 spots over the top, so fingers crossed we're going to get another opportunity today. The fish are showing much more spread out than they were yesterday, so I'm much more confident than I was during the day yesterday. They were far more localised, so definitely feel like we're in the right area. We just may have to wait till the evening, but we shall see. As I mentioned at the start of the vlog, I've been so busy, and I've had so much going on, I've not really been able to film a vlog. Since we filmed in France, I had the Intercore Carp Championship up at Norton Disney, and we've never won that as a corps in the Remy. We had a really good team going up there, and we drew really well across all 3 lakes. I think we had our first choice on billies, 3rd choice on pettits, and I got first choice on turners. And it's a swim that I really wanted, because whilst the fish were showing in the margins, early on. I know Turners is a very deep lake, and the forecast was it to be very, very hot. And in the past when I fished there, the fish have been really, really localised, smack in the middle. And I had a peg which allowed me and Ron to fish long if we needed to. And in the end, that's what won us the lake. We were fishing 14-foot zigs at sort of 130, 140 yards, absolutely blasting them out there. And on the second morning when I think we had 8 fish that second morning, we would send them long into the fog. You couldn't even see 30 yards in front of you, you're pinging it out there, and you just had to gauge the right sort of range and feel the lead down. And yeah, we absolutely took it apart. I think only 2 other pairs caught 1 fish, so we got first place there. We had third on Pellets, sorry, and we got 5th on Turners, which meant that we got the win. All the lads fished absolutely out of their skins, and it was a really proud feeling to be part of the first Reamy team to win the intercourse, so that was great. The week after that was the Inter-Service Carp Championship down at Burnasall. Now I wasn't actually fishing that one, I was just helping to run the scores and helping to marshal it, and that didn't go as well. It was just one of those ones where we didn't have a little bit of luck on our side, and all the other pairs fished really, really well. So next year we will be back with a vengeance to put that right, that's for sure. Oh, and we are away. We'll have to do this update another time, I'm afraid, folks. Well, the session's definitely turned around, that's for sure. Managed to get this one that interrupted our little catch up, and whilst we were getting everything ready to do the camera bits and bobs, the right hand rod peel off, and that one looks a little bit bigger than this, and this is 29 pounds and an ounce. It's an absolute stunner. There we go, number 2. Oh, life's good again in my world. I'm going to take a couple of photos and see how big number 3 is. And as predicted, he was a little bit bigger, and he's our second 30 of the session, £31.9. And like yours truly, he's a right old crusty warrior, this one. I just can't get over how well this session's turned around. Yesterday I was in the absolute hurt locker, and here we are, bracelet 30s and the 29 under our belt. Life is good again. Right, I've definitely cost myself fish farting around here, so I'm going to get a couple of snaps, put him back, and start working the zone, see if we can get another day bite. Well, good evening. It's just gone 8:30 and we have yet another 30 plus, £35 an ounce. It's an old friend that I met last September, and when I caught him he weighed 33.10, so he's put on a pound or so since then. And this is my new PB Ghosty. What an absolute cracker. Isn't he a cool character? Like I said, I've caught him before, but he's got a little peck, little tail. He is just an absolute character. What an absolutely awesome fish. That makes number 4, and I'm absolutely buzzing with how this session's gone, considering how it started. Oh, steady fella. I think we're just going to do a couple of photos now. So I'm up again. Just going to do a couple of photos and put him back. One morning, it's just after 1 o'clock, and I don't mind admitting I was very much fast asleep. And we've been awoken from our slumber. 25 pound on the nose of hard fighting common. Looks like it's about to absolutely hammer down with rain, so a couple of photos, getting back, and let's get back in that bag. Yeah. Well, good morning, and I am still struggling to come to terms with how this session has turned around. If you'd said to me 36 hours ago you'd have caught 5 fish, including 2 35s, a 31, a 29 and a 25, I would have laughed in your face, because things were just going that badly. It just didn't feel like anything would go right, but thankfully the carp gods took pity on me, so thanks for that one. And it's a bit of a shame that we caught that ghost at night, because the lighting... Oh, we're away again. Every time I do a piece to camera, I seem to get a bite. Well, after being rudely interrupted, I can't remember if I said I didn't think the session would get any better. We have our 4th 30 pound plus. 32 pounds and 8 ounces. Oh yeah. Oh, an absolutely dream session. 6 fish, 430 plus. Ah, absolutely amazing. Take a couple of photos and we'll stick him back. Well, as I was putting the 32 pound back, as I just caught, the middle rod pulled up tight. We got ourselves 25 pound and I can't even remember how many ounces it was, doesn't really matter. A lovely common, it's going to be a bit lively. There we go, number 7. What a session, eh? Grab a few pics. of a pickle here. I've only got a couple of rigs tied and I've got none with hook baits attached, so I need to get some ready because hopefully it looks like it's going to be a bit of a busy morning. So get these ready, and then better to be prepared than not, because these do take a little while to do. First world problems, eh? Well, it looks like I've given it the kiss of death, saying that it might get busy, because ever since I've said that, I've not seen a single fish in the zone, and a really strong wind has picked up, which might have curtailed the feeding. But I'd rather be prepared than not. You know, I've got 4 rigs ready to go if it does kick off again, so fingers crossed we do get another chance. I'm just going to use this opportunity to talk about the tactics we're using. It's late October now, and we're definitely getting to the time of year where the water temperatures are starting to cool, and I really feel that adding naturals to the top of your hook baits can really add an edge to whether you can get 1 or 2 bites or multiple bites like we've had this session. And all I've done is floss 15-16 maggots onto the top of my hook baits. This is an SLK 12mm pop-up that I've had to trim down slightly so that it critically balances the rig and acts as a wafter. I've also been using the Milky Malts and the Fruitilicious. It hasn't mattered which one I've used, so I've had bites on all 3. And then feed wise, I've just been giving them crumbed bug and S7 with a tin of sweet corn and some pellet, absolutely doused in the Bug Spod. You know, we're in the time of year now when they're not feeding as heavily, and giving them a really bitty mix that can just hoover up and go through really quickly is certainly going to be more beneficial to your bite ratio than giving them heavy sort of feed, because I think the days of big autumn feed ups are behind us now. I know that some guys have been absolutely filling it in with just your standard boilie and tiger mix, have been really struggling, so I'd rather adapt the tactics to the day rather than enjoying bending a bit of carb and absolutely filling it in, because it's certainly done the do this session. We've had 9 bites, landing 7 of them. A few hours left of the session now. Fingers crossed there is going to be another opportunity, but like I said, the wind has picked up and it's starting to look a little bit grim out there. It's quite cold, but I can't complain with how the session's gone. If that's all we're going to have, having those 4 30s, including 2 35s and then 3 20s, has been an absolutely amazing session. So whatever happens, it's been absolutely awesome, and I've really enjoyed being back out on the bank doing a bit of vlogging again. So see what happens in the next few hours. I'll see you in a little while.
Something's in the air, I can feel it everywhere. Every color seems to bloom, and there's light in every room. Now that you're looking up, I can see it in your eyes that lately it's been tough. But now the sun is rising, and we're new people, let's be new people. There's summer, don't let me down, down, down. Don't let me down, down, down. I wanna be up, 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 so high. 'Cause I've been down, down, down. I've been down, so down, and now I'm done. I'm aiming for the sky. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I'm aiming for the sky. Everyone got stories.
Well, it's taken a little while, but we have got number 8, and he's an absolute worldie. Look at that! What an absolute stunner he is. 22.15, smallest of the lot, but by far and away the best looking of the lot. Absolutely thrilled to bits with him. Amazing colours on him, absolutely amazing. A few snaps and we'll get him back.
But now the sun is rising, and we're new people. Let's be new people. There's summer.
Well guys, that's it, and what an incredible session that was. We went from complete doom at the start of the session to utter elation, getting a brace of 35 pounders, a 32, a 31, a 29, a couple of 25s, and that unbelievable scaly banger right at the end there. And it's a shame that I've got to pack up, but I do have to go home because I've enjoyed filming this so much. It's been really enjoyable. Style of fishing I absolutely love, you know, putting out range, bit of bait on the spot, and I really feel like I've earned all of those fish. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to click the like and subscribe button because it's going to help out the channel a ton, and I'll see you on the bank very soon.